And here we are, episode 9, I believe.
Howdy, everybody. I have recovered from my deathly ill fight with the adventures of the evil forces.
But this time we do not have Jacob with us for some reason.
Yeah, I think we're about to just take a rotation here.
But yeah, take it away, David.
Stop passing it off to me.
No.
It's always fun to pass it to you, though, because it's the thing.
It is the thing, yeah, it's what defines us.
Give me a break, guys. I've been awake for 20 minutes.
I've also been awake for 20 minutes.
Hmm.
I got work in
Bless you.
3 hours. Or 4 hours. But, let's go ahead and dive into our topics, because I feel like we have a lot of good ideas planned today.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Let's head into our first one. Okay, here's a good one. Q&A listeners, please send in questions. It's not a real topic, but it's a suggestion that I would really like. And it's because we really want to hear from you guys. And I think it would be really cool to answer any questions you guys got. I don't know how many questions you guys could possibly have, because we pretty much say everything that comes to the top of our heads. But if you got any that we haven't thought about, send them in.
Indeed.
Maybe you got a better topic idea than we do.
Or just ask us, or just ask more about ourselves. Like if there's anything you want to know about us, just feel free to ask. And also, it will let us know if there are people who are actually listening, so you know.
I need to start recording our podcast screen so that we could post it to YouTube.
Oh, yes.
But we can figure that out another time. Our YouTube channel is secondary, but it's probably where people are going to be posting questions. So I should probably get on that.
Or maybe we should just leave an email address.
No.
Oh, true.
That's my personal email address.
Say yours. You just said a.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
email address.
we can always. I have 4 email addresses.
Why do you have 4 email addresses?
I'm not going to talk about that right now.
We could always use mine that was lost to time, because
That's true.
Yahoo's. There's no nice word I can say.
Dude, Yahoo absolutely fucked me over. Because
was it the
I
same
used to have I had a Ymail account, and I can no longer get into it. There is nothing I can do. It's so dumb, because it was the exact same password, and it just kept telling me it doesn't work. And then I contact support, and they're like, "Oh, we don't even really have support anymore." And I was like, "Oh,
that's even worse for me." I make my account. I have it for years, and then I have to change the phone number, because I get a new phone, new number, all that.
mm-hmm.
And I go, cool. Let me log in. Well, you have to log in to change the phone number. Okay. Well, my password's not working anymore, so I need to recover that. Well, then you need to give us your phone number. Well, that phone number's dead. It doesn't work anymore.
Oh,
They straight up just said, in the help desk, just said, make a new account.
yeah, that's what. Okay, that's exactly what happened to me as well. Because I kept doing phone number, but I didn't have that phone number anymore. When it's kind of a funny story how the first ever time I had to change my number, and it was because we had eaten at a restaurant where it was known to write things on the walls, and I had seen a couple numbers, and I thought it'd be cool as a kid with this brand new phone to write my number down. And then I actually did get calls, and so my mom was like, "We can't have that." So we changed our number. Anyway, but it's like, we can send it to you through your phone number. And I was like, well, I don't have that anymore. What do I do? And they're like, you have a recovery email. And I was like, oh, cool, what's that? And it ended up being my dad's email that got deleted because the app doesn't exist anymore.
GG.
The website doesn't exist anymore. So they're like, we sent a recovery email to this email at blah, blah, blah.com that doesn't exist anymore. And I was like, ah, shit. I had tons and tons of my games that were hinged on that. Even my YouTube account was hinged on it. But the cool thing is YouTube allows you to change your email without actually having to go into your email. So that's what saved my life. Same thing for my Minecraft account. That was through my Ymail. And I was so upset. And then they were like, oh, no, you don't even need your email. Just make sure that you have access to this new one. And I was like, oh, sweet. No, but I can shift us over to my book corner because I have a lot to talk about.
Sure. Oh, actually, I'll put forth my email, one of my emails for the Q&A, just to make it easy.
No, don't do that.
Alright.
Spotify has a section for questions and stuff.
Yeah, but like some people might not have Spotify. Wait, do we know? We got this on like other sites, don't we?
Yeah, we're on other sites. That's true. That's true.
Maybe like.
All right. If you want to, fellow listeners, if you want to send us a question and we'll answer it in the next episode, read the description for this episode. It'll have Math's 8th email.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe his 20th if you're lucky enough.
Yes, maybe you're lucky.
No, I wanted to transition to my book corner because I have started and finished a couple books in the time that it took for me to recover.
Okay.
And let me go ahead and look real quick. So I started and finished the Nemesis book, which is book 13 in the Horus Heresy series.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good actually.
And it's a good book, but I thought the whole premise was kind of goofy. And there was a really funny moment in there that made me laugh pretty hard. Spoilers, very minimal. But there's the Council of Assassins, and also not spoilers, because it tells you at the beginning of the book. Malcador the Sigillite is the head of Assassins.
Wow.
And Rogel...
What a surprise!
Rogel Dorn basically bursts open their hideout, and he goes, "Y'all are fucking cringe! Masks off! Now!" And I thought that was really funny, because he was just so disappointed in them, and they were all, like, kind of panicked and stuff.
Fuck it, mask.
But... mask or face off. No, but that whole book was... The premise of that whole book was basically assassins are cool, but they're useless. The end.
They're not useless.
They were pretty useless.
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, during the heresy, because the main enemies of the Imperium were demigods.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed.
Because, like, the beginning of the book was... Rogel Dorn saying, assassins are bad and it's not going to win the war. And Malcador was like, maybe they might win the war. And then at the end of the book, it was Erebus going, maybe our assassin could win the war. And then Horus was like, assassins are cringe. I have to win this war. Because the assassins canceled each other out at, like, the end. And I thought that was kind of funny. But anyway, I never even talked about the finishing of the Thousand Sons. That book was hilarious at the end, only because we had I forgot his first name, but his last name was Weirdmake. Because
Othir.
Othir Weirdmake,
something like that. Yeah.
My connection.
Othir Weirdmake
Coming in all robot-like.
Ooh, it will not show like that on the recording.
I know it won't, but
Fix your internet.
It still leaves me out of the conversation.
It'll catch back up eventually, I think.
Yeah.
Othere Weirdmake basically was like, my powers come from Fenris, yours come from abominations.
Yeah.
And Ahriman was like, you're actually fucking stupid.
Because he is.
It was just really funny because Weirdmake was so adamant about it. And it reminded me of the "you're cringe" and then just the sobbing character.
Here's the thing in defense of Weirdmake. It turns out Fenris his home planet actually does have a world spirit. And the other thing is, the Space Wolves aren't as stupid as 1,000 Suns are when it comes to like, okay, maybe we should just chill on the psychic powers a little bit. So that's
To be fair, the 1,000 Suns were very loyal, even until the end. It was only until Magnus the Red did his thing that everything started to like crumble. Mm-hmm. And even then, I think Magnus the Red could have gone about it much better. Because he was like, I need to tell the Emperor that Horus is going to betray him. I can't just send a physical communique or just go there myself. I have to brain blast myself in there and pop in and say hello.
Yeah, it's
that's
like
what ruined everything.
It's like there's a guy you know who professes to be a really smart guy, but then he gets corrected and it just all falls apart. That's the whole thing. And so yeah, honestly, I'm with the Space Wolves on this one. They did what they needed to do.
The burning of Prospero wasn't what they needed to do.
Yeah, they were
intercepted.
That
was straight up just false orders given to them.
Yeah, but
the fact that they went through with it without going, huh?
They did actually try and
right. It's kind of a problem.
They did try and communicate with Magnus, but he ignored them. Like he was asking for it.
No, what are you talking? No, the wolves were coming to kill them because they were intercepted by Horus, and Horus went, go ahead and just kill them.
I have read the book, and I can tell you with 100% certainty, Leman Russ spent like a good while trying to communicate with Magnus first.
No, he didn't.
He did indeed.
I just read the book
as well, and
I just read the book.
I am telling you, it is in there.
No, it isn't. Leman Russ wanted to kill Magnus the Red for a long time. He hated Magnus. He hated Magnus with a passion.
1 second, because I might be confusing it with another book that also focuses on it.
Definitely.
Because
Magnus was hated by a lot of Primarchs, but he also had a couple on his side, but it wasn't enough to save him. Because when they went to the Council of Nicaea, Mortarion was there to be like, he's an awful witch. He's terrible. And then so was Othere Weirdmake. And then,
but Mortarion, where did his hate of Psykers come from? Was there something like up with his planet?
It was his father. Was a Psyker. And it was Prospero Burns. That's what I was confused with. That's where it said Leman was trying to reach out to him.
Well, from the perspective of the 1,000 Suns book, he wanted him dead.
Yeah, but this is different.
Anyway, and then my other book from my Logan's Book Corner is Paradise Lost.
Oh, that's a classic.
I can't read it. It's very difficult, and I've read a lot of other Greek classics, but this one is just it's so hard to digest, and it's so slow. I like the premise, I like the book so far, but it's just too slow for me to really want to finish it. So I think I'm going to skip on it, and I'm hearing all the book nerds clattering in the chat right now saying, you're fucking just stupid. Yeah. You're not wrong. Next book. No, other than that, I started also Aliens Bug Hunt.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm not a big fan of it, honestly. The coolest thing in there, though, was there's a book in there written by Dan Abnett. I thought that was cool. It kind of came out of left field. but
Oh, you know, Dan.
that's about it.
Oh, yeah, Dan. He writes a few more books, doesn't he?
Yeah, he writes other than 40K, but he's just a big 40K guy.
Yeah, definitely. That's where he gets most of his money, no doubt.
All right, let's move to the next corner. Matt's random thought corner.
Fucking. Oh, I went to a wrestling show last night.
How was that?
Oh, it was good fun, actually. It was good fun, actually. But also before that, I went to a baby shower, which was pretty good. But there was neither a baby nor was there a shower, so a bit of a waste of my time. Can't complain. Can't complain. It's good food. Some good kai.
I mean, if there was a shower, that'd be pretty neat, I'd think, right?
Definitely.
Everybody showering at the same time.
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird, but you know, is what it is. But yeah, then the wrestling show itself was pretty fun. Got to see my favourite New Zealand wrestler, the Spartan Sam Black. Shout out Spartan, fucking legend. No, legit. And that was like the best match of the night, honestly. It was it's just like total banger. Like the guy had a nosebleed at the end of it, so it was kind of cool. Kind of added a bit of impact.
The guy just had a random
they're
nosebleed.
the fuck at each other. Whoa!
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you know,
A nosebleed.
In
He
wrestling,
picked his nose
like,
before set.
yeah. Well, you know, in wrestling, it's like, you know, you're kind of like holding back the hits a bit, so you know, it kind of sold the reality of it with a bit of blood. But you know, it's cool.
It's just funny that.
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah,
that was one of the highlights.
Yeah, actually, no, here's something you guys would like. So, I'm not too sure if you're aware of New Zealand's current political going-ons, but our Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, is stepping down and will not be seeking the re-election. Just so you know, going through, like, the whole pandemic, like COVID, all that, has taken her completely out, honestly. I don't blame her, to be fair. But, so why this is important is because in the New Zealand wrestling scene, there is a faction called Church and State. And it's got this guy who looks like Woody Harrelson, like literally looks like Woody Harrelson, and their whole thing is that they're basically cosplaying as Nationals, who are New Zealand's Conservative Party. And so what they did is he came out of like all these those things that shoot confetti, these party poppers, whatever it's called. And all this like jubilant music, and yeah, just spent like a few minutes like just celebrating Jacinda leaving. And by that turned into a tag match, which was a pretty good one. But honestly, the other team should have won because one of the team was Dev Cairo, who is really popular in New Zealand because he's also like New Zealand's youngest wrestler. He's younger than me, that's sure. And yeah, just like everyone was cheering him on, but unfortunately they didn't win.
Dreams do come true.
Definitely.
Then you get slammed by a chair in the face and
that's why
nosebleeds.
Yeah, no, it was otherwise. Yeah, it was a pretty good show. The rest of it, can't complain. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And luckily, because it was in the Hut and it ended at like 9, I was lucky. Like one of my mates was able to pick me and another guy up to get back into Wellington. So all's well that ends well.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's a good time. You know, good to see the. I actually also bought a little souvenir. I managed to buy one of these signed cards from one of the wrestlers, Liam Erickson, and so you know, it's pretty good. A nice
Sweet.
Yeah, so yeah.
He'll be coming for that autograph, and you'll have to fight him for it in a cage match.
That's the idea.
It's like trying to keep a title belt.
Only one man can have the autograph.
On that note, though, I do believe if you see someone with a wrestling title belt, you should challenge him for it. I feel like that's the logical thing to do.
That'd be kind of cool. You see, like, who's the current WWE title championship right now?
That'd be Roman Reigns. He is both the Universal Champion and the World Heavyweight Champion.
Just imagine walking up to him and going, "I'm taking that belt. I'm willing to die for this. Are you?"
Well, yeah, that'd be fun. Just bear in mind, Roman Reigns
You want to die for just a leather belt with some fake gold on it? Someone's going to.
Yeah, he's 120 kgs, like almost.
I thought you were about to say 120 years old. Like, goddamn.
Almost 2 meters in height, and he's also Samoan.
That man was slam necking. That man was back-breaking Jesus Christ. God damn.
And also he's got like the bloodline behind him, so yeah, that'll be a very interesting match to see happen.
Convert those kgs to freedom units.
No.
It's not very free of you.
You didn't ask him to do that with the meters?
No, I sort of understand roughly what a meter is.
He's 6'3".
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And 265 pounds, I think that is, yeah.
God damn. Man's heavy.
And also he's Samoan. I just need to reiterate that.
So basically he needs to go up against The Rock.
I think that's what they're planning to do actually for WrestleMania. They've been teasing it.
Huh, interesting.
The Rock's
would
coming
be-
back to the kitchen.
Smell what he's cooking. Yeah, that seems to be the move. So we'll see what happens there.
Alright. Sounds interesting, and our great wrestling update from Matt's Wrestling Corner.
I have far more updates concerning other wrestling promotions if you guys want, but we'll be here all day.
Oh, dude, I'm good to hear it. Unless Caldor's got his own corner he wants to open up.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Do you got an ESO corner, Caldor?
No.
No.
Like,
Okay.
I don't. Despite all the time that I put into that game, I don't know it very well.
Okay. What about a things you like corner?
Like I'd just be gushing about certain games or universes all the time, and that's not something that fits within like a nice and neat little 10-15 minute time frame.
Fair enough. Have any of you guys played the High on Life game yet?
I don't intend
No,
Okay.
because I don't beat my wife.
to.
Oh,
Damn.
wow.
Damn. I mean, I've seen like the gameplay snippets of it, and yeah, just hearing that fucking gun talk makes me want to fucking kill myself.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm fucking done.
I just wanted to know.
Yeah,
Some of the
I think our ideas on the game are it's not good to begin with.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. I haven't played it. I just letting you know.
It's just the fucking what people consider adult humor nowadays is just so bloody annoying. Like, okay, we get it. Dick jokes.
No,
Bad.
Rick and Morty is like millennial humor. That's what it is.
It's
like
even
they're the
worse.
kind of people to say, I can't adult today, or they're the kind of people to go like, this is my fur baby. I treat them like my child.
Or it's just like some sort of nihilistic, cynical view on civilization, as if we haven't heard that before with BoJack Horseman.
Now, don't get me wrong, not fellow. I'm not a millennial. Don't get me wrong,
Yes, you
millennial
are.
listeners. You guys are valid, and you guys are powerful and go queen energy. But sometimes enough is enough.
I want all of you dead.
You know, clean energy. You know that thing. It's a little nuclear.
Yeah, nuclear energy is based. Why can't we have that shit? It's
Because scare tactics.
yeah, fucking Chernobyl was just a big incident. Like, come on. Like, has there ever been a big nuclear incident? Since
Yeah, it
I
was
think not.
It was a bunch of people who really didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah, just like
Told to run a place that requires people who know exactly what they're doing.
Oh, speaking of which, did you hear that cold fusion was achieved?
what's cold fusion?
Cold fusion is basically we're able to take nuclear fusion, which is a big deal because it creates a lot of energy, but we're able to make it cold, which means that there is little to no waste product in it. So we're able to basically create energy from very little. It's nuts. And it looks like
Wait until like the corporations put that out of business.
Oh, well, that's the big thing, is we've been almost able to do it for a long time. But it looks like this is becoming a big deal now, because everywhere is talking about the breakthrough in nuclear fusion energy. It's going to be wild in our energy grid. Because we're definitely, if we replace everything with cold fusion, we should be able to make everybody happy. Because we have nuclear energy, that could power entire cities and everywhere in the world for very little, and little to almost no waste. So this is, and it's cheap. This is the cheapest solution out there as well. Because, well, it's nuclear energy.
Let me tell you what happened. To the town of our freedom came a wager one fine day. Big iron. Fallout, that's what I'm trying to say.
I was gonna... You didn't have to sing the whole bit.
I mean, I don't know, I just assumed the reference would have shown up, or like, I'm more partial to Fallout 3 anyway.
I have not really...
You know what, no, fuck it, I'll say it. Fallout New Vegas sucks!
Whoa!
I said it!
How could you...
I fucking hate that game, it's overrated. Like, okay, cool, you can aim down with iron sights, you can customize your gun. I don't give a shit, the game crashes every 5 seconds. Fucking...
That's a you problem. Like, straight, if anybody... Okay, and I'm gonna say this for pretty much almost any game out there that isn't brand new. If your game crashes on you all the time, it's probably your problem.
Yeah. But anyways, still so many fucking glitches. And so much bullshit, like fucking A, could you at least go and, can we continue playing the game after we do like the last mission? Because I would like to wander the wasteland after I do whole Hoover Dam bullshit.
I mean, you couldn't, like, that was the thing. That, same thing with Fallout 3.
Yeah,
they had to add a DLC.
Yeah, but they ain't done that for Fallout New Vegas. Where's the DLC then for New Vegas? And also this bloody thing with that, what's his name? The other career guy, like, not Elijah, fucking Uriel, or Uriah, something like that.
Ulysses?
Ulysses, yeah, that dude. I don't give a fuck about him. What's the whole story integrated with that and all the DLCs? I ignored that shit. That was boring as hell. Okay,
yeah,
so this guy's just watching me.
You ignored it. That's exactly your problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ignored it because his story's told throughout the entire game since the beginning.
Yeah. And it's a shit story.
No, it's literally the whole point of Ulysses is he did everything you did before you did.
Okay, so what?
The whole point is that you're following his path.
Does he want me to suck his dick or something? That's his job. That's our jobs.
Well, the question is, did he suck dick before?
Is this how the Fallout New Vegas careers are like created? They suck the dick of the previous career?
Well, no, I don't mean like that. I just mean is that all those crazy things that the courier pulls off, he already did it.
Yeah.
Like getting sucked up to the big empty and escaping, he did that long before you did.
Yeah, well, my character does the whole Hoover Dam shit. I didn't see him do that.
Yeah, he if you talk to him and listen to what he says, he originally was the one who was going to take the job to carry the platinum chip, and he went, I don't know, this feels wrong. I'm out. I'm going to follow my instincts. I'm not doing this. And then you got sucked into that bullshit. So that's why you're stuck at Hoover Dam.
Yeah, well, fuck, I don't care. He's a loser.
Some real hardcore opinions here.
Every time I talk about Fallout 3, there's always someone who's going to say New Vegas better. It is not better. Fallout 3 had fucking Liam Neeson voicing someone.
I do think
that is bull.
I do think that the following of Fallout New Vegas is quite immense.
Yeah, my thing on the discourse is I don't mind if you don't like the game. At least have a valid reason for not doing so. If your reason is I didn't pay attention to any of it, that's actually go fuck yourself.
Oh, it wasn't that I didn't pay attention to it, it's just I didn't like it at all. Hell, they fucking didn't even let me... Like, I was happy to work with Mr. House, but then he wouldn't even let me convince him to spare the Brotherhood of Steel. And I like the Brotherhood of Steel. So, fuck you, Mr. House. I would have liked to work with you. And the Brotherhood of Steel at the same time. But no, I had to make a choice. A choice that sucked.
I imagine there's a mod out there that allows you to change that.
Wow. I should look into it, but I have no interest in playing New Vegas.
You mean there's nothing but good choices? You have to make some hard ones that kind of suck? Wow.
Oh, it's... Well, I mean, yeah, I've got no problem with that concept, mind you. But for this one, I just didn't like that idea.
Yeah.
Because I'm always going to choose the side of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Do you guys want to move on to our next topic?
I think that would be best.
New Nerf gun ideas for men. And I put this one down because I was looking at the Nerf gun.
You want to know what a Nerf gun idea is for men?
What?
An actual fucking gun.
Facts.
Well, I was looking at the Walmart like Nerf gun section. I was thinking, wow, these are cool. Where's like the Geneva Convention 3000 or whatever? Like, where are these like war crime guns that I really want in my arsenal? Where is the like Nerf rocket launcher that is supposed to hit hospitals? Like, where are these
How
things?
about
Are you
Nerf
just
grenade?
thinking of that? What was it? Was it a Whitest Kids You Know bit about the Nerf nuke?
I haven't seen that. No.
How about a Nerf grenade?
I think they have that, but
Oh fuck!
I don't know
okay.
if it's good or not.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that topic did not last nearly as long as I had hoped it would.
I mean, technically, Nerf gun for men is basically just airsoft. If you think about it.
Airsoft is just like, okay, this is a tough opinion. I don't like a lot of airsoft stuff because it's really just military LARPers.
Yeah.
You ever see that image of? Let me see if I can pull it up. Come on, where is it? It's around here somewhere.
It is pretty nice though.
You're
Hold on a second. It does.
No, I got it. Hold up. In the heart of every airsofter burns the soul of the ancient warrior. We may not enlist, we may not deploy, but we have faced struggles that 99% will not. Never let anyone tell you that we're not heroes too.
That's so fucking goofy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that they're just, some of them are way too into it, and
Yeah.
and then the only thing I do like though are those videos of the people who don't call their shots, and so the guy shoots
He
them.
burned my patch.
The same guy shoots them in the same spot over and over again until they finally call it. But
He burned my patch.
I don't know that one.
Oh, you've never seen that, like, it's like a game's about to start and this guy just, like, shoots a kid in the back and he just falls the fuck over.
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I think it's because, like, that kid, like, burned his patch or I don't know, I don't give a fuck about airsofters.
Yeah, it was like apparently he was part of some like airsoft group. And they wore patches while they
Yeah.
were out there, and the kid like tore the Velcro off and then burned the patch.
That's
Apparently, like, his grandma made it for him or something, I don't know.
It's kind of like, that's kind of funky. Imagine being that personal with it, I guess.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. And here's another picture, which no one listening will see, but you know. I'm the friend you have to explain to your other friends before they meet me, and it's just some guy with lots of tattoos, some weird looking shades, a big beard, some weird ass haircut. He's like vortexing a Corona, and he's holding I don't know, I guess a grenade with orange smoke coming out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, smoke grenade.
Yeah. And usually this picture would be accompanied by a caption of like two guys looking immediately going, "Oh, this guy really likes airsoft. No, he never enlisted."
Oh, there's a... Hold on. I went on a movie buying spree, and I bought a bunch of physical DVDs. And there's one I found at Walmart that I absolutely have to show you guys. Look in the references.
Snow Monster versus Ice
This looks
Shark.
like shit.
No, that looks like a banger.
This looks-
We need to watch that movie ASAP. It is imperative we watch this movie as soon as fucking
So
possible.
I wanted to have seen it before the podcast episode and talk about it, but I'll have to show it next week. This movie looks awful.
It looks like an Oscar award-winning masterpiece. This is Citizen Kane.
This is awful. Oh,
Like, you know it's awful when they couldn't even come up with a like, I don't know, like just some kind of quirk to the name, not just
It doesn't need a quirk.
it's
It
just
doesn't
Snow
need-
Monster.
Don't need to.
It's Snow Monster versus Ice Shark. What else do you need?
What else do you need to know beyond the sheer jizz-making, orgasmic movie title that we see right in front of us? I am pregnant now just by looking at this
Oh my
thing.
god, this is
I'm going to give birth.
awful.
No.
Well,
You bought this on yourself. You
Logan, you know you
it
can't watch it now because it'll make you pregnant.
No, I'm gonna watch it. I want to have this thing's baby.
That's fucking foul.
It'll come right out of my urethra.
Oh no.
Okay, why'd you gotta keep
Oh,
going?
No, I'm moving the fuck on. Moving the white the fuck on. Let's move right
Hyena
away.
birth.
Oh no. What do you guys keep at your desk?
Ooh, a good one.
I will start. I have my computer. I've got my 2 spanners, my 2 markers for work, nail polish, a speaker, my microphone, my pills, and a craft knife. No, a pen knife, that's the one.
What color is the nail polish?
Black. In case there's ever a goth girl in my vicinity.
Sometimes you have to be the goth girl.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
what I was about to say.
If you can't get any goth girls, you may as well become the goth girl.
He puts the nail polish on when he jacks off, so it feels like she's doing it.
Oh no, not like that.
He's like calling himself like dirty names and like.
Call me mommy.
Oh, I bought this on myself.
No, my table currently I've got. I gotta throw that off real quick. Don't want to say what that is.
It's a dildo.
Used condom.
I've got my desk is cluttered as fuck. I got various pens strewn around. I got what are you? Altoids. I've got some cables lying around. I've got a paper that I wrote with some stuff on it for school. Of course, I have 2 monitors and I have a desktop.
Wow.
I've got men's daily multivitamins sitting here. I've got a little plastic ATST walker and a little clone trooper sitting on him. I've got a giant 1,500 card. No, wait. No, it's hold on. How many are you? Okay, 12,000 card holder. Card organizer for my Magic the Gathering cards. Nail clippers. I have tissues because I've been really sick or was sick for a bit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it wasn't.
We believe you.
Yeah, that's what they're there for.
We believe you.
I was.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. It might become
And then
true.
I have a box cutter. It's a Walmart standard issue box cutter because I work for Walmart, and I have these.
Yeah, we know about you and your brother's indoctrination.
Yeah, it's pretty
Access.
pretty interesting.
Imagine not picking up a trade and just being a labourer.
Just being back work, and then I have this.
Yeah.
I have this recipe card book that I have on my desk because I was writing down different recipes I've done. And that's about it. Oh, and of course my mic and stuff.
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
David, take it away.
I got Poder, monitor, keyboard and mouse, 3D printer, Warhammer army,
What kind,
Oh, nice. That's a big
kind
ass
of army
desk.
is it?
Custodes.
Oh, no. Okay, that makes sense. That'll fit.
Yeah, it doesn't take up much of the desk, to be honest.
Right.
It's only two custodies. It's a whole
No,
army.
it's shit. What was the math I did?
Huh?
It's 1, 2.
I'm worried now.
Why? I'm gonna give this
25.
25 models.
Oh,
Yeah.
not bad.
Huh. Sweet. Anything else on your desk, or is that it?
Oh yeah. I have paints for the models and my painting lamp.
Hmm.
No, okay.
It's a magnifying glass with a built-in ring light.
Alrighty.
I wanted to talk about this idea, but I don't think I'm going to. I think it'd be a little out of pocket.
Okay. I'll go on then. We love out of pocket things.
Why am I such a shy pooper?
I'm sorry, what the fuck?
I am a, like, I stand up, and if I gotta pee, I piss with the grace of a king. Like, I own the fucking urinal section. But when I go to poop, I'm like, oh no, somebody's in here. I just can't. Oh, it's awful. I fucking my recent experience, and this is the reason I put it in here. I was actually taking a poop when I put that in there.
I halfway out, about to drop, you hear one footstep into the public bathroom and right back up.
No! Oh no! Oh god, that's horrifying. Get that away from me.
So to preface, I've been running around my campus all day, and we have this like entirely uphill campus. So I was like sweating, and I had a lot of. I went to the Asian International Market and bought a bunch of snacks the day before, and they don't sit well in my stomach. So it's like the greasiest amalgamation of awfulness that could ever spew from a human being. But it's the fact that this one particular bathroom had like the privacy, like it's a room almost. If I stood up, you could see the entirety of my head and like shoulders. Like if I just it is not a tall door. So it's very possible that I'm also not that tall. I'm like 5'9", 5'10", maybe 5'8". I haven't actually measured myself, but
I was gonna say, are you and your brother the same height?
no, I'm like an inch taller than he is.
He's 5'6".
I'm a little more taller than that. Anyway, is he really 5'6"?
I mean, you're his brother. You should know this.
Why do you? Yeah, why do you not?
Because
know this?
I've never measured him, and I've never heard him talk about his height. I just know I'm like an inch. I'm a little taller than him.
And my boy, you're not 5'8".
I'm not gonna lie. Actually, my little brother, he's way taller than I am, and he's like a couple years younger than me. I'm not annoyed by it, and to be fair, he's always been the more sportiest guy out of the family. But yeah, like the dude actually is a fucking unit.
Your brother's like scoring the winning soccer game goal, and he walks in. He was like, "Hey, big brother, I did the cool thing," and you're like, "Not interested," and you're wearing the black nail polish, and you're wearing the dress, and you're sitting on.
I would be very. I'd be very supportive. Actually,
I have something perfect for the podcast references. Continue your conversation, how about?
Plus, I'm like, I do like active stuff myself nowadays, so it's.
I was just making a joke that he's like the cool sporty one, but he looks up to you, but you don't like that stuff, so it's like I don't know.
Fucking A, as if my little brother would ever look up to me.
Gaming tips. Oh.
Me and my family have a very big, well known for this not looking up to people. I hate everything, to be fair.
No,
I'm joking.
My bathroom situation. That's what I was talking about. The reason I talked about height. So if somebody was like any taller than like 6 foot, they could probably just see into the stall, and that's what was worrying me the most. And so it took me like 10 minutes of there, like sweating my fucking ass off.
Well, shit. If at any point somebody could just look in, that would make me go faster.
No, it's made me want to fucking like seize up. I don't know. I needed like anti-seize or something. Other than that, I felt really bad because I'm sitting in class and I'm fucking soaked in sweat. Because it's an actual uphill climb the entire time. And then I go up 3 flights of stairs because I refuse to take the elevator. And then I'm sitting there just drenched. And these are like auditorium seats.
You know how you could have avoided this situation?
What?
Taking the elevator.
I probably would have avoided most of the pain. But I don't want to take the elevator. No one else takes the elevator, and if I did, I'd be fat.
But you'd be smart for not taking the elevator.
That's literally like my mentality is I'm fat and I need to take the stairs because if I took the elevator, that'd be losing.
I don't know about you, but I would always take the elevator if I could.
Because every floor or every building at this university has an elevator, of course.
I don't know. I didn't go to university. I failed.
Well, if you had failed, that means you went and then failed.
Yeah, but still.
So surely you've pooped at a university at some point.
I don't shit.
Yeah, probably once or twice.
I don't like public bathrooms, but I'm always hyper aware of what's in a public bathroom. Like I could tell you.
I don't really think about all the times I go to shit.
Like I could tell you the exact urinal that's at the university because it's the Blue Crane brand. And those brands are also known for flushing prematurely. And so I'm okay with the urinals. But when you have the Blue Crane toilets and they flush prematurely, if you're like pooping and it flushes as you're pooping, it could slosh back up. So it's one of those worries.
That is gross as fuck.
There's a lot of things I could talk about bathrooms because I'm always hyper aware of what kind of sinks, what kind of dryers, what kind of paper towels, all of it.
What you have a I don't know if you really need to be so knowledgeable about a bathroom.
It is useful information. I will tell you.
Yep, it is. It's not useful. It just is.
It just is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Me and bathrooms, every time I gotta use I also go to the bathroom a lot. For one reason or another, because I'm either losing a lot of weight, or I ate terribly the day before, or I drink too much water, or I don't drink enough water and for some reason I gotta pee. I have to go to the bathroom a lot. And so I'm always aware of where bathrooms are and what's in them because I want to be the most comfortable every time I go. So that's about it.
I feel.
That picture or the meme of the guy who he goes, all right, gotta go to the bathroom, let's start this workout. And then he comes back and he goes, all right, just got done taking a shit, let's start this workout. But he's already covered in sweat. He looks like he's been working out for the past half hour. It's a really funny image, but I can't find it right now. No, but I don't know. Me in person is a lot different than me online. And I mean like almost complete opposites. In person, I'm generally much more quiet unless we're already established friends. And I have this resting bitch face.
It depends how drunk I am, to be fair.
Well, I don't generally go to university drunk.
Oh, I didn't, but, you know.
I
did once, I think, actually.
I thought about bringing a mini flask, but I decided against it.
Flask? I just loaded up at the local bar in the uni.
The closest bar from the university is probably a 10-minute walk, but I don't know.
Do American universities do they not have like on-site bars or on-site fucking restaurants, that sort of thing? Because
they have
they
have on-site like food places, but not bars.
Fuck. Well, at the uni I went to, which is like Vic Uni, which is like the biggest. Good luck trying to dox me. I don't exist. But yeah, we had a Subway, a Sushi Katsu, a mix between a cafe and a bookstore. And we had this place called the Hunter Lounge, which was basically like they did pizza, chips, all that stuff, and they also did drinks. Like fucking, usually just beers and stuff, so, you know, after like a day of like studying, quote unquote. Just go there, you know, have a drink, and just have a good vibes. There was also like pool tables, and there'll be shows every now and again. Not that I went to any, but you know.
We have tons of bars here, but they're all on a street. And that street is connected to the university, so it's not university condoned stuff, but it is like what everybody does. I had talked about a certain place earlier that I really liked, that I want to go back to again. But, man, now I want to drink. This is episode 9, correct?
It is indeed.
Our next episode is supposed to be a drinking episode.
Oh shit, that will be something.
But I don't think I can, just simply for the fact that I have work in like a couple hours.
Call in sick and shit.
Call in sick and shit. Do you know how American work system works?
Oh yeah, you guys suck.
We don't get sick days, really. We get a couple. Not a lot. No, but yeah, I'm struggling to think about what I'm going to call this episode other than Logan's poop stories.
Yeah, actually, I can't. Honestly, I was about to say, I'm like, I'll come up with something, and then I realized
Toilet
every
humor.
idea that went through my head was some, like,
Hold up, hear me out.
some poop pun.
Toilet humor.
Oh, I always figure it out, so I'll figure it out.
Okay.
So we could either talk about buyer's remorse or shoehorning Popeye the Sailor Man into everything.
What?
One of those is our next topic.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about? Do we have instant buyer's remorse stories or?
Oh, I bought this movie called Zardoz the other day. It's a 70s film, sci-fi film that stars Sean Connery, and it's I can't really describe it, but like in the opening scene, this big stone head goes, "The gun is good, the penis is evil," and that's just pretty much all I can really tell you. It only cost me like $7, but afterwards I felt like I could have just hunted this movie down on the internet. Because now I permanently own it.
We need.
So yeah, it's kind of a
Go on.
bit of a remorse. It's a bit that's kind of my most recent remorse.
Most gaming laptops I've ever owned have been buyer's remorse. I've returned every gaming laptop I've ever bought. Because I always go to like Best Buy and I'm like, wow, this is cool. And then I take it home and I'm like, man, this is ass.
Yeah, because always gaming laptops are never going to compare to a normal PC. Are they a great alternative? Yes, but if you have a PC, it's always going to feel like shit.
So that's why I always feel buyer's remorse from that. Another one is a brand of earbuds that I don't really want to name just in case we get sponsored at some point in time. They're
Are they the classics?
they're the ones that get sponsored by everybody.
Oh, Raycons. I'm sorry.
Anyway, I bought a pair.
Okay, you say sponsored by everybody. I have not heard of these.
Yeah,
let me fix this. I have an idea. 1 second. Let me just let it load.
Like I was gonna say Skull Candy.
Oh, I love Skull Candy. I freaking love Skull Candy brand.
Are you talking about? Oh wait, hold up. Are you talking about?
You don't have to sell it.
I'm training to be a pro wrestler. Selling is what I need to do.
So I bought a pair because my buddies were hyping it up, and they were like, "Dude, you have to buy a pair." I was like, "Okay," and I bought a pair because all I ever had were the Skull Candy wired earbuds, and I put them in, and I was trying to listen to a book, and I was like, "Wow, I cannot understand a single thing this guy is saying. This is so bad." And then I tried listening to music, and I was like, "No, this is awful. I hate these things." And then that's when I bought the Samsung brand earbuds, the first generation one. and I was like, these things are like advanced. And then I've gone with the buds ever since. Yeah, that's really about it. I can't say that I regret buying a lot of things. Especially since I don't buy a lot of high price items. Actually, no. I regret buying my college books this semester because I could have gotten them way cheaper elsewhere, and so I still gotta.
There's also several websites that just give them out for free.
Well, I like the physical copies. I don't like the digital copies.
But is having a physical copy worth the, like $80, $100+ per book?
100. So yeah, I would say I can't focus on a screen with text on it for too long.
That's not how you get a job.
Well, I can type really fast and I can read stuff, but when I have to memorize information,
I can weed.
I can weed. No, but I can type pretty fast and I can discern information. It's just when it comes down to studying, a book is just way better for me.
Ah, yeah.
But no, I paid $300 for 2 textbooks, and I'm gonna return those and save like $200 by buying them from Amazon instead. Quick, we gotta be funny.
I was gonna say I still haven't.
Bazinga.
We still hadn't gotten to me.
Oh, you didn't seem
right.
like you were
You
even
just-
interested in this topic. Go on. What have you?
I'm the one that posted the topic.
What have you instantly remorsed when buying?
Literally every single Warhammer purchase.
Comedic timing. Sorry, go on.
Every single one. As soon as the payment goes through at the register, I go, oh,
What have you done?
that was actual money. That's just gone now.
I worked the equivalent of a day, an entire work day and a half for this purchase. Not worth it.
It's more of like, man, I just got a lot of money on Christmas. I should put that in the bank. Oh, hey, look, big box filled with plastic things. And there it goes.
Yeah, I kind of
Sounds alright.
messed up like maybe 1 or 2 of my new miniatures that I had bought over Christmas break.
Oh, I didn't know you got any.
I got an Adeptus Mechanicus battle box.
Alright.
It
You mean the Battle Force?
I think so.
The big box that has like fucking half an army.
Yeah, it came with like 3 Castellan robots. It came with like a bunch of rangers. It came with a general, and it came with a Doom crawler. It was pretty fun to put together, but it took so long.
Yep. If you don't know what you're doing, it can take forever.
I think it.
And if you know what you're doing, it takes not quite as long.
I have decided that I'm also not going to paint them.
You're a loser.
I'm not going to. You can't make me. It took so long to build them, and it's going to take even longer to paint them. You can't make me.
Welcome to the fucking hobby.
I'll stick to reading the books where it's cheaper and I have more fun. My name is Chris.
Mail them to me. Pay me to paint them.
My name is what was her name? Hold on. My name is Skylar White, yo. What? I don't remember the rest of that.
My name is Skylar White, yo. I'm married to Walter White, yo. I don't. And is there even more after that?
I have no idea.
I fucking love the soundboard. It's so funny.
I wish I could get mine to work.
You'll figure it out eventually. We have fun here. It now appears that we have reached an hour.
Yeah, it's time to wrap, fellas. Take it away, Math.
Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, once again for joining us in the Kiwi Burgers podcast. We hope you enjoyed this latest episode and our shenanigans, and we look forward to seeing you again. I would just like to take a moment to remind you guys that we will be including an email in our description, and we will be, and you just send a question or some form of comment or to that email, and we will address them in the next episode.
Hold on.
Once again,
take it away, Jacob.
He's not here, you
Thank
idiot.
you, Jacob. Anyway, go on.
That's all for now, folks. I'll see you next time.